Hi guys, it's me again. People have asked me for my own personal experience with out-of-body experiences, and astral projection, lucid dreaming, because it's all well and good for me to tell people techniques on how to do this, but how do I know I'm just, parroting away information without getting any results myself? So I thought I'd share this story with you, and this story is probably the most convincing story if I was to tell others. Like, is out-of-body experiences legit, or is it just mind trickery? So let's turn back the clock to 2006. I had been chatting online with my good friend Pavlin from Bulgaria. We had never met in person back then, but we did chat very often, and this also included video calls. So I had never actually seen the apartment where he lives, other than his bedroom that was visible from his webcam. So I decided to surprise him one day, and I came up with the goal of going out of body and visiting his apartment, and to discover what his apartment looks like, and then the next day describe it back to him. So one night I was dreaming and I became lucid. I realized I was dreaming, and then I remembered my goal of visiting Pavlin's apartment. So I flew all the way to Bulgaria, his hometown Stara Zagora, and I found myself in an apartment, and I saw a corridor with brown walls, and it was pretty narrow, and there was a room directly ahead, and there was a room to the right, and I just looked around, took in all the details, tried to take in as much as I could, so I'll be able to repeat it back to him the next day. And so the next day happened. I caught him online on MSN, because that's what we all used back then, and I asked him, hey, do you have a corridor in your apartment? And he goes, yeah. And is there a room directly ahead, and is there a room to the right? And he goes, yeah, that's true. The main room is straight ahead, and the room to the right is my bedroom. And I kept describing everything that I saw, like including the walls and everything, and he goes, yeah, wow, that's an exact match. So what he did was he went around with his mobile phone, and he filmed it for me, and then he sent me the video, which I'll show you right here. And when I saw it, I was in shock, because that's exactly what I saw. I was there the previous night. And I later went on a world trip in 2008, and one of the countries I visited was Bulgaria, and I was taken to his family home, and went inside his apartment, and I was greeted by his parents, and I looked behind the parents and realized, wow, that's the corridor. And I got the biggest deja vu. It was awesome. So, you know, it's up to you whether this kind of convinces you that maybe it's not all just in the brain, but whether you believe it is true or whether you don't, either way, investigate for yourself. You know, prove me right, prove me wrong. You know, do an experiment. And yeah, so you basically go somewhere that you haven't been physically, or you haven't seen physically, and then verify it for yourself. And if you have an experience like this, go ahead and post a comment in the comment section, and you know, share your story with everyone. Okay guys, see you next time. Bye for now.